Hi, good morning, friends. Happy waxing gibbous moon. I hope this week has made you kind of grow with the light of the moon. You feel like the energy increasing. We're kind of at a little bit of an in-between day. We were talking about Taurus the last few days, and we're going to still be in Taurus for most of the day today, and we won't move into Gemini until 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So if you're on the East Coast, you'll get a little bit of Gemini this evening. If you're on the West Coast, you won't have, you're still in Taurus all day. Or actually, I should have looked up the void of course time, but so I thought that we could just kind of take a break with the signs and kind of just do a check-in. And I hope you have your planners out with you, because I have a update for you. So run and grab that now if you don't have it with you. And I just thought that we could talk a little bit about how you've been feeling, because we've gone through all of the elements of the signs so far. So how did the Taurus earth energy feel compared to the Capricorn earth energy that we started off with the new moon? We're going to, tomorrow we will be in Gemini, which is an air sign. So you're going to want to start seeing how does that compare. How does Gemini air energy compare to Aquarius air energy? And then we'll move into Cancer and see how does Cancer energy compare, or Cancer water energy compare to Pisces water energy. And then again, we'll move into Leo, and you'll see how does Leo fire energy compare to Aries fire energy. And then we'll get back to Earth again with Virgo. So I just thought it would be nice to kind of check in with yourself this morning and check in with your mood tracker and see how you are feeling. I have actually just recently started. I've decided within the last few days to start doing I've been drawing lines in, this might be easier. So I've been drawing lines in the center, because I'm going to start doing how I feel in the morning and then how I feel in the afternoon, because there's a big difference for me. Mornings I'm dragging, and then in the afternoon, evening, I'm like, okay, let's go. And then I stay up all late trying to get things done because I was dragging all morning. And then the cycle continues because I'm tired because I stayed up too late and blah, blah. So I've started tracking morning and evening. And we even talked about this in 2021. And I contemplated changing the style of the mood tracker so that it could allow for more flexibility. Even if you didn't want to do morning and evening, you might want to do mood versus energy, or physical versus mental, that kind of thing. So just check in with your mood tracker and see how did Taurus energy compare to the Capricorn, and we even started, I'm just speaking based on from the new moon, but we even started this, if you were able to start on the first week of the planner back in December, on the 27th, then you even have more information there for you to go by. So check in with that and compare that to the elemental information that we have listed on this again is the Aquarius new moon. So the next new moon is that where this information was. Because focusing on the elements is, so it's focusing on the seasons, the zodiac season, the elements, and then also just people in your life is how I have found that I'm able to not only just remember and understand all the signs, but to really just tap into that energy. I've got a lovely cup of tea today. It's delicious. What's everybody in the chat drinking? What's future Allison drinking? So, check in with yourself this morning with your energy. I find that is just really helpful, at least maybe checking in every quarter, which would be once a week for the most part, except for the exception of this week where we have a long week without a major quarter kind of moon, because that's once we get like towards the end of the month, we're not as motivated, especially when the light starts waning. That's kind of like when people kind of fall off and start to like you get out of your routine, you skip a day on your workout, or you have a cheat day, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with skipping and cheating, because I think it's really important to rest and take a break every now and then. But I think checking in at least once a week, even if you skip a day on your mood tracker, kind of go back and reflect on the week and see how that goes. Because the more you skip something, the more likely you're just not going to pick it back up again. However, the new moon always gives us an opportunity to start over. So, yeah, I just thought that now would be a good time to do that, since I didn't think it was necessary to continue to talk about Taurus again. So we'll be talking about Gemini tomorrow. And I also need to give you a heads up and would recommend that you take a look at the monthly calendar, and we can talk a little bit about this astro dashboard that's down here in the bottom corner of every month. So Mercury's been going on a little bit of a journey through Capricorn, and it will go retrograde this week on Friday. So I just wanted to give you a little bit heads up about that. I think it might be a big one, and that's what I've kind of looked up some other astrologer opinions on Mercury retrograde, or the Mercury retrogrades for the entire year, and this one seems to be the most significant one. And I think the reason that might be is because it's actually kind of transitioning between Capricorn and Aquarius. And Capricorn and Aquarius kind of butt heads a little bit. Aquarius is very free thinking, wants change, wants to move forward, wants to evolutionize everything and innovate everything. Whereas Capricorn is like, no, we've built this foundation, and the foundation is strong, and we're sticking to our tradition and we're sticking to our values. So I think it's going to be a little bit of conflicting energy. And this is just my opinion, but I did also like research a little bit, and it seems to be that's what everybody else is saying as well. And I think, so if we think of Mercury is the planet of communication, and that's why when Mercury goes retrograde, it's all things kind of go haywire, because it's communication is technology, it's computers, it's software, it's you interacting with people and them not understanding what you're saying or not hearing what you're saying, and it's confusion and misinterpretation, and it's a really close planet to us, but communication is so important. It's so important. Like, we know this. So that's why it tends to kind of like, it teaches us a lesson, though. It teaches us a lesson, but a lot of times it's usually a lesson that we've probably avoided and have been trying to escape and kind of push down. So it's the thing that it's hitting the nail on the head. It's like, when are you going to pay attention to this lesson? So that's why it's frustrating, it's difficult, and to have a collective going through that all at the same time And to have it be miscommunicating things, it just really makes things go haywire. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. That again will be happening on the 14th of January, and you may have been feeling this kind of, typically we call it the Mercury Retrograde shadow, where you kind of feel it starting to slow down. And the energy around retrogrades, like Venus is also in retrograde right now. It's not actually moving backwards. The planet itself is not actually moving backwards, but it appears to be, from our perspective, to be moving backwards. And the energy around any retrograde, for me, it feels sticky and slow. So you just have to pay attention, reread things, read everything. There's a friend of mine that she always reminds me, and then I always forget to it's like redo, reread, rewrite, relearn, you're having to do things over and over again, and triple checking things and double checking things, and that kind of thing. So the reason that I wanted you to bring your planners today is because I missed a retrograde. So turn all the way to the back to the last month. Mercury goes retrograde on December 29th of this year. And it's not on your little astro dashboard. I apologize. So I put a little RX there. That's what RX means. If you look at your keyword or your symbols page in the front of the planner, the RX is retrograde. So I marked it here in mine. And that is December 29th. Yeah. Mercury retrograde. I did not look up what the sign was. See if I can find it really quick, I'll do it, but if not, oh, it's in Capricorn again. So it'll be Capricorn at the end of the year. My apologies. I'm not sure how I missed that, because I print out the astro info for the entire year, but I don't know. If that's the only mistake that we find, then I'm okay with that. So yeah, I apologize. I thought that we could maybe just do a solar plexus chakra mantra today, just to keep in the habit of that. Just because I feel like everybody always needs solar plexus to be confident and feel good about yourself. I think we are our own worst enemies, and we're always lifting other people up but not encouraging ourselves. So I thought that we could do that. And instead of doing a chakra card though, well, we can do a chakra card too if I didn't bring them out, but oh wait, no, they're right here. We can do a chakra card too, but I thought it would be fun to pull a card from this deck. It's got like a little they're kind of like journal prompts. So I like to pull one and grab my journal and kind of reflect and write on it. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do for a little in-between day. So if you've got your mala here, if not, that's okay. I will be chanting for you and you can count. I just realized I don't have solar plexus, so I don't know. So let's pause that. and go to another one. So how I find, I just go to YouTube, and if I have a specific frequency that I'm looking for, I search for that number, or if you want to search for a chakra, for example, the solar plexus chakra is 528 hertz, and I'll put that one on, but you can also just search for solar plexus chakra. Turn that up a little bit. And take a deep breath. And away we go. Oh, what is the mantra? Vom? Is it Vom? Oh gosh. I don't remember. I have the worst memory on the planet. I'm going to be posting all of them in the group. Or in the event page. Didn't we just do the solar plexus? I feel like we just did it. Ram. What is Vam then? Vam is sacral, I guess. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, take another deep breath. Ram. Now I remember, because it reminds me of roar. Ram. 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 Ram, 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 Ram. Alrighty, so how does that one feel for you? I'm also drinking positive energy tea. It's so delicious, so delicious. I always forget in the wintertime to be incorporating citruses into my diet, or I don't have any essential oils right now. I always forget to get some because citruses are very uplifting, motivating, and if you suffer from seasonal depression or anything like that, definitely pick you up some citrus oils. Any ones? Oh, I think I do have bergamot, lemon, lime, orange, lemon balm. Yeah, those are really great. So let's pick a solar plexus chakra for us today. For anyone watching now and anyone watching later. Hello, future Allison. How are you today? I've been thinking about recording just a general morning, not necessarily focusing on a sign or a specific chakra or anything, just a way to start your day morning, because I've been really enjoying this for myself. I'm not a morning person. I certainly am not used to starting my day at 8:30. I know I'm a very lucky person, but that's why I work for myself. But it's been really helpful for me because I drag in the morning. I'm depressed in the morning. I'm stressed in the morning. I'm anxious in the morning. It takes me a long while to get going. So I'm really excited to start with the new moon in Aquarius next month and start a morning routine. And a lot of times for me, that includes an evening routine as well, because if my evening routine is staying up until 3 in the morning reading, then it's not going to make for a good morning. So that's a lesson that I've learned, but it's always nice to refresh it. And so that's next new moon's activity. And let's get a solar plexus card. Solar power, talking about the sun, talking about mornings. Look to the sun. Allow its glorious light to radiate from your entire body. Let this warmth rise from the core of you, propelling and empowering you with every step you take. When you attune to the wisdom of the sun, you will understand that whatever you seek and long for can be yours. All that you seek awaits you, says the sun. The crystal is pyrite and the herb is anise. So we focus so much energy. I mean, we're talking about a moon planner here. We focus so much on the moon. It's important to acknowledge the sun too. I've always kind of wondered, like, if it's because I'm a Leo that I'm like, I don't need that much sun. I'm very sensitive to the sun. I burn super easily. I try my best to soak up as much sun as I can in the summertime, just because I know it's good for you. But I really I'm hot natured. I burn. The sun and I don't get along. So I've been trying to cultivate that relationship, and mornings is a big part of that. So I'm looking forward to starting a new solar routine, a morning routine, and we can call it a solar routine for the morning and a lunar routine for the evening. So I'm looking forward to that next month. And these videos have really helped me out a lot in the morning. So I think I'm going to do just like a general one in the morning, a general sun morning. And oh yes, let's pick a soul truth card for something to focus on this week. Journal about. Journaling's a really nice way to start the day too, especially if you are anxious, or it was the artist way that taught me to do journaling in the morning. I don't know if anybody else has read The Artist Way. I let a friend borrow it, and then I never got it back. They bought their own copy and they were like, you can come pick it up. I was like, why can't you come give it to me? I dropped it off to you. So I've been wanting to start that up again. I should see about getting that back. Alrighty, Spirit, can we have a journaling card for the collective? Whoever's watching now, whoever will be watching later. Ooh, what do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we must first have to honor its existence. This is a very important lesson. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action is to allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. So, what do you resist feeling right now? So feel it, heal it, and then look to the sun and allow its glorious light to radiate from your entire body. That is your focus for your morning. And remember, Mercury Retrograde is coming. I recommend getting everything anything. If you have any big projects that you need to get done, get it done before Mercury Retrograde. If you have any big contracts or anything like that, try to get it done before Mercury Retrograde on Friday. If you can't, if you're just going to have to, if you're going to have to do something major during Mercury Retrograde, just remember to read everything. Reread, rewrite, double check, triple check. I bought this house during a Mercury retrograde. It will happen. It's okay. It might be a huge headache, but if you're patient, consistent, and read everything, you'll be okay. So I know this was kind of a longer one. I hope you have a good day. We will see you tomorrow to talk about Gemini. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Future Allison. Bye, Future Allison. You better not go back to sleep.